The war in Ukraine is being fought on two fronts. There's fighting that is taking place on the ground, and then there's also posturing that is taking place at the high tables. There is a new aspirant at the table, and it is Denmark. Now, on the one hand, Denmark has taken on a central role in the plan to train the Ukrainian pilots to fly the American-supplied F-16 fighter jets. And on the other hand, Denmark has also proposed to host peace talks between Russia and Ukraine. And WION's correspondent Disha Shah caught up with Feddy Svayne, the Danish ambassador to India, to ask as to how Denmark will reconcile with aiding the Ukrainian war effort, while also offering a chance at peace. Listen to what he had to say.
So coming to the Ukraine war, what basically, what is the status of the F-16s promised,
Yeah, but let me state the following, since you raised that question. I mean, it was an unprovoked attack by Russia, attacking an independent sovereign nation. And of course, they had to respond to that, and they are doing it. Unfortunately, we see devastating consequences for the whole world, and also especially the countries in Africa and not so developed countries. So the challenge here is that this war is ongoing, and it could be stopped instantly if Russia would decide to withdraw its military forces out of Ukraine. It's an independent sovereign country. So let's hope that Russia at some point in time will come to the conclusion that war is not the way forward. And as your Honourable Prime Minister has said a number of times, we are no longer living in an era of war. And I had never thought of having or seeing a new war erupting in my continent, which is Europe. After two devastating world wars in the last century, suddenly, out of nowhere, we had a full-fledged land war, and it's really unbearable. Feeling so sorry for all these people who are losing their lives and livelihood, and the devastating consequences for people across the world. It's really sad.
Denmark's foreign minister had also mentioned that key countries like India, Brazil, as well as, China, they need to be engaged too. So what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, but once again, I would like to refer to the statement of our foreign minister, but it goes without saying that you need to find a peace or a settlement, and the best and simplest way is, of course, for Russia to withdraw, and then the war is over as soon as they do that. But of course, you need to talk to relevant countries and partners who have influence. India definitely has a good equation with Russia, but Honourable Prime Minister Modi also met President Zelensky of Ukraine recently at the G7 summit. So I think everybody is doing what they can within their limits or whatever kind of objective they have. But let's hope and let's pray for an end to this terrible war.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.